Okay, welcome back to PALS TV, everyone. I love all the faces we see on here today. So starting out our afternoon segment, we're going to be following up our lunch hour time at Harrison with a little tea party over at Art Outside the Lines. I love all of their ideas. They're so creative in everything they come up with. So I know Bianca and Audrey are going to have a lot of fun with all of you today. So live from downtown Columbus, here's Bianca and Audrey from Art Outside the Lines.
Hello. Actually, Bianca and Audrey are not with us today. My name is Lizzie.
And I'm Izzy. It's so wonderful for you to join us this
Afternoon, but we already got a critique that we might be toward more of a breakfast time, but you know what? You can just put that thought away and we're going to be whatever time we want it to be.
Yeah, lollygag with that thought.
It's tea time somewhere, right? Anywho, in today's segment, we're going to be making beautiful hats, and we will be having tea and talking with all of you. So does everyone have their hats and their tea with them? Oh, I see that you have maybe a chicken nugget with you. That looks good.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, Jonah, that's a great hat. Mara, lovely.
Kelsey, darling.
Oh, I love it.
Ooh.
Kelsey, beautiful hat, darling. Oh, Caitlin has some tea with her. Oh, it's a Coca-Cola can.
George, or is that Yoshi or Luigi?
Luigi!
Fabulous to be to join
Oh,
us.
fabulous. Oh, Gila, darling, Gila. You're not dressed, Gila. Where's your hat? Lauren, where is your hat, darling? Crystal, no hats for us today? Okay, all right. So, the first hat that we will be making is a little more complex one, and all you really need is some cardboard, some fabrics, scissors, and a box cutter. When using scissors, box cutter, oh, we also have a hot glue gun warming up. When using these things, please, please, please either ask someone in your household who is in charge, or if you feel safe enough, please just be very, very safe. Izzy, will you please cut just a strand of this fabric? We're going to be using it later. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my God.
To die for.
Izzy, where did you get this?
Oh, just, in the bin, somebody was about to throw it to the garbage.
You're about to toss this.
You're gonna toss it.
It has like a very Tim Burton-y feel. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so while she's doing that, I'm going to be taking a smaller piece of cardboard. I'm going to be taking the hat off of my head and placing it on the cardboard as a guide. I'm going to reach over here, Izzy. All right. So I'm going to trace the heart. Sounded like I said heart. Okay. Now I'm going to put this back on my head. I feel naked without my hat. All right. Oh God, I'm going to go straight to Australian in a second. I can't do that. Okay. So I have this lamp. I understand that this isn't really an accessible thing. I don't know why I have this. I work at a bloody art studio. I have everything here. I know that not a lot of you have a lamp here. So all you really have to do is just draw a circle that's maybe the size of your head. So maybe you get your mum and you get your dad and you get your sisters, and you just wrap your head around and you measure it. Okay, so we're gonna do another circle. And I'm just using a pencil, darling. You don't need to use anything fancy here. This is called at-home crafts. You can make these at home because we're stuck at home. And I don't know when we're gonna leave home. So we're just gonna make it as fun as we possibly can. Okay. So I've got my circles down. I don't know if you can really see that. They're pretty light. I'm gonna take my box cutter. And if you guys have like any kind of knife, like any kind of craft knife or anything like that, that will work too. Please bear with me. I've never done this before. I'm doing this live with you right now. Very exciting. So we're just gonna cut I like to turn the cardboard as I'm cutting. Makes it much easier. Yeah. I'm going to go around again. Oh. Also, don't just do this at a table at home. I have an art table. You can do this on, they have cutting boards for this types of things. There's all types of things you can cut this on. Please don't cut this on your finest china. That would just be awful. I mean, I once did that. And our mom cut my head off, didn't she?
Cut it straight off, she did.
This isn't my real head.
I bought that head for her last Christmas.
It's such a good head. Thank you, Izzy.
Oh, you're welcome, Lizzie.
All right. Sorry, this is like such a boring part. I just got to keep cutting these circles out.
I've never seen anybody quite cut a circle like Lizzie has.
All right.
Now, it's always a good idea when you're using something sharp to have your mom or your pop or staff or somebody that you trust that can help you navigate these sharp tools.
Absolutely. That's why I have Izzy here with me. All right. Also, if you don't have cardboard, you can use foam board. You can honestly use like a thick poster board. You know, maybe you can put that old history project to use that you had in high school, and you can just tear it up and make a hat out of it. All right. So we have one circle. Now we're gonna cut the other. Izzy's just gonna make it more perfect for me. Good.
Just like a brown sun it is.
Have you heard of the phrase dad jokes? Well, today you're going to be hearing Izzy and Lizzie jokes, which might be quite possibly worse. So just bear with us. I've almost got it. Nope. All right. Okay, so now we have another hole. Do you guys see how that happened? Beautiful, like a circle. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is just set that off to the side. Izzy, will you prep our more fabric? So Izzy picked out these beautiful pink fabrics. If you know Izzy, you know she loves her pink.
To die for.
She just loves it. So she's gonna prep those.
Absolutely.
All she's gonna do is cut out squares of them and enough to wrap around the whole hat. So as she does that, I'm going to take this box that I gutted and I'm gonna take my scissors. I'm just gonna cut a little snip of it so I can make it long like that. And then you know what? I'm gonna cut right here in the middle too. Yeah, let's see if I hope I didn't mess this one up. So now like a sushi roll, you're just gonna roll this, or maybe like a yoga mat, whatever you prefer. So the reason we're rolling it is cardboard isn't naturally round, of course. We're gonna try and make it. Yeah. See that? It's like a round little cylinder now. Love it. I'm gonna roll it just one more time. You guys, this is so easy and this is so fun. You can do this at home with anyone in your family. You guys can have a tea party with all your Mad Hatter hats. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh. Izzy, will you talk for a second? I gotta go get us something.
Hello, darlings. Right now I'm going to show you about what my pink darling fabric looks like. So you see here, I've got enough definitely to cover the whole hat. It's more like, well, Lizzie told me to cut it in a square, but I'd say this is more like a rectangle, wouldn't you all? Yeah, it's more like a rectangle. But what matters is it's enough to cover the whole hat. So
Brilliant, Izzy, brilliant. All right, so you see this cylinder that I have here? I'm gonna close it with my glue stick. So the way I'm gonna do this is I'm just gonna safely glue one side of the cardboard all the way down like that.
now, if you've never used hot glue before, let me give you just a little hint. It's very hot, so be careful when you're using it because the glue's hot and it can burn your fingers.
I know what you're thinking. Izzy, of course it's hot. It's a bloody hot glue gun. But you know what? We all forget sometimes. And George would like to do a PSA. Georgie, please tell them. And please, there you go.
And if you do use these, Miss Lizzie and Izzy, you better, in the name of Glover, wear gloves.
Oh, George, you're so right. Please don't lead. I'm not an example to be, yeah, I'm not a good example. I'm not a good leading lady. Wear your gloves. I'm very experienced. I
She's
moved
a hot
here.
glue master.
I'm a hot glue master. Thank you, Georgie, so much. George, will you tip your hat for us? I would really love to see it again. Tip it down. Oh, wonderful. Georgie, did you make that hat?
Actually, Stephen gave it to me.
Oh, Stephen gave it to you. Did he make that hat?
I think he was the cosplay master who gave the Luigi to me.
He indeed is. If he wasn't working so hard, I would have him on here. All right. Thank you, Georgie. I'm going to mute you there for a sec.
Yep.
Okay. So now that we have our cylinder all glued up really nicely, we're going to see if it sits on our circle. All right. So now I'm going to glue some parts of this circle right here.
The glue even smells hot.
Oh, all right. This part was a little, it didn't fit on that side. Anyway, we're just going to put it It's okay, we can cover that up with our fabric. All right, so you see that? It's all glued to our circle. So that's kind of like the rim of the hat. And let me tell you, everyone in England wears hats like these. It's amazing walking there.
You wear this hat, you will be the belle of the ball, I tell you.
So now I'm going to take the other circle and I'm going to cover the top of our hat with it. But first I'm going to have to put some glue just on the rim.
I'm
There
just
we
cutting
go.
these edges off to make it a little easier for Lizzie to glue this on here.
Lovely. Actually, I'm going to leave this edge and just, it'll be a good part. Oh, yes. All right, I'm gonna press. So with hot glue gun, sometimes you gotta press down to make sure it's really, really on there. Because we don't want to be walking down the street, darlings, and our hats just break apart. That is quite not what we want. All right. Amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna back up the camera just a little bit. Izzy, can you see the hat?
Well, I sure can. I'm gonna, oh, perfect.
Love it. Okay, we're gonna take Izzy's obnoxious, I mean brilliant pink fabric, and we are going to just place it over. We're just gonna drape it over.
You can just make it longer.
Oh.
I might actually have to cut more fabric because our hat is a little bit bigger than I thought.
Oh, darling, she's gonna need to cut longer. It's okay. Like Professor Phil taught us, there are no mistakes. We just have to be, you know, continue to grow next time. He says it much better than I.
He said it's a happy accident. That's exactly what Professor Phil would say.
I wish he was on here today with us.
I bet his attire is to die for.
Maybe he'll surprise us later. Okay, so as she cuts that, I'm going to grab, let's see if this is big enough. This one isn't long enough either, so you're gonna make sure that you cut your fabric really, really long. That's as long as this gets, so we're just gonna use it as we can. Don't worry, we have a backup, we have ribbon. Lovely.
Oh,
Okay, love it. So now we're gonna drape our hat. Oh my gosh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. So as we have our hat, I'm going to just take my glue gun and I'm going to, now that it fits, I'm going to put some glue just around the rim of the hat. Some fresher glue, and then I'm going to just gently press the fabric into the glue. But remember to wear your gloves or to have someone around because it will get hot. All right. Yes, lovely. Awesome. Okay. So now I'm going to take this ribbon here. I'm just going to wrap it around.
ooh.
Oh, love it, love it. Okay.
It looks like a birthday cake. I'll also cut this for you just in case you need it.
Oh, you know what? That would look great at the rim of the hat. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to tie this in a little bow. Just like that. End of the hat. Oh yeah, brilliant, brilliant. Lovely, everyone see that? Great. So now I'm going to flip it upside down. We have all this excess fabric. I'm going to tuck it into the hat, just like that. Thank you, Izzy. You're welcome, Lizzie. Okay, so here's where you definitely need a partner. So as Izzy holds those down, I'm just going to put some glue. And you could also probably use tape for this part, whatever you feel most comfortable with. I'm just going to glue these fabrics down. Lovely. Okay. This looks great. Okay, I'm really excited actually. Like I said, this is my first time doing this professionally in front of a live TV audience. Oh my God, is that Professor Phil?
Oh, Phil!
Oh my God, I'm just going to take you off mute for a second, Phil, darling. Phil, darling, where are you right now? Are you remote?
I'm as
Where are
remote
you?
as could possibly be.
Oh my God, darling, are you not in the States right now? What?
Of course not. I'm abroad, my dear.
Oh, darling, please tell us where you are. Please tell us where you are.
In the Casbah,
The
I am
Casbah.
rocking it.
Wow. Is it sandy over there?
Your hat looks like it would keep out a lot of sand.
Well, were one to pull it across, one would be protected from the sandstorms and dust devils.
Fabulous, darling. It's fabulous.
Wow, that's brilliant, darling. Brilliant. Okay, Phil, we'll get back to you soon, honey, darling. I'm just finishing up this fabulous hat that you see to the right of me. Okay?
You see the collars are just beautiful together. If they're not obnoxious, I say you're just not doing it right.
Izzy. No one can top Izzy's style, really. Okay, so this beautiful Mad Hatter hat, we're just gonna finish it off with the rim. I'm gonna fold it to kind of make it look a little more proper. Here we are. Like I said, in England, you don't leave anywhere without a hat. The States are quite weird to me because, you know, everyone just doesn't have a hat on anymore. Okay, so I'm going to cut. Izzy, will you help me out? Will you just hold this while I cut this? Yeah, perfect. Okay, now I'm going to take my hot glue gun. There we go. It's going to be hot, Izzy. Just be careful. There you are. Beautiful. Okay. So remember, you can use any fabrics, darling. Oh, Phil, honey, you got a bloody new hat. Oh my God. Okay. So no one has more hats than Professor Phil. I've never seen it before in my life. Okay. Here you guys are. Here's our amazing Mad Hatter hat. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to place it on my head.
Oh, it's Lizzie, darling. That really is your collar.
Honestly, the bigger the hat, the better too, darling. You want to make a scene.
You really, really do. If you're not leaving the house and your hat is not making a scene, like I said, you're just not doing it right. Go back inside, get a more obnoxious hat. The bigger, the better.
All right, would anyone like to comment on my hat? Does anyone have something to say? Anyone have something to say about my hat? Georgie? Oh, Kelsey, let's do Kelsey. Kelsey, what do you think of my hat?
Love it.
I love it.
Oh, you love it? You love it, darling?
Do you have any things you like the best?
Actually, I haven't cut my bangs in quite a while because, you know, we haven't been allowed to. Would you like to cut my bangs one of these days?
Yes, please.
I knew it. I knew you would say that, darling.
Tell her you got a haircut today.
I got a haircut today.
It looks fabulous, darling. It looks lovely. It really brings out your eyes.
Thanks, guys.
Kelsey, is your dad there? Will you give him
She's over there.
Yes,
your dad's a great. Oh, I love it. Great.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
We got the same haircut.
Lovely. I love it. All right, okay.
Hello, kiss.
Mwah.
I have a question, Bianca.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it to Georgie, Kels. I'm gonna bring it to George. All right, Georgie.
All I can say is, oh, very many on birthday to Lizzie. To many on birthday to Lizzie. And blow
like
my candle out, my dear, and make your wish come true.
So the next time you guys go down the rabbit hole, make sure you bring your hat because the Mad Hatter is going to ask you for a tea party. And keep that in mind because we may be visiting a tea party later in this segment. So I'm going to set this hat aside and we're just going to let it sit and be pretty. Thank you for admiring my hat. Izzy, really, again, thank you for the colors.
Absolutely,
I mean,
darling.
I would have not thought of these colors and they really do quite lovely together. Lovely.
So, Sir Philip, would you like to tell us now about the hat that you have on your head at this moment?
What with the great deal of coal smoke in the air, then I thought that I wouldn't want it to get into my head when I'm sleeping. So I put on a nightcap, and that way none of the smoke and the dust in the air will get into my scalp and make it all dry and nasty.
Oh, I must say, a night hat is very Philip of you,
And you
I
know
really
what?
enjoy it.
I want to say, excuse my sister Izzy for calling you Philip, sir. I'm sorry, because you just completely changed. Will you tell us your name? I thought we had Phil with us for a second, but
Oh, you look just like it.
oh my God, are you his cousin? Oh, you must be his cousin from Scotland, no?
I'm his cousin, Wee Jock.
We joke.
There's only,
We joke.
there's only a superficial resemblance.
Oh my God, it's uncanny, darling. It's uncanny.
Well, we joke. Thank you for sharing.
Wow, we jock. If you're ever in the States, darling, there is a place called Art Outside the Lines, part of PALS. Please join us. We would love to have you here.
We have tea parties. We make hats here.
You
all
are
kinds
always
of
welcome
things.
anytime.
Oh, whenever I'm down from Edinburgh, I'd be happy to get there.
All right then.
Thank you. And if you are part of the cast of Outlander, please tell Jamie to call me. Okay, so next up, we're going to make a delightful, very easy again hat at home. But you see, this hat is even easier than before. You guys, being creative, it doesn't take a lot. I mean, even if you have nothing at home, you can be creative with just the things you have around you. It's quite amazing. So all I have here is literally a newspaper. That is it. That is all I have here. What Izzy has here is some colored paper. My favorite color is yellow. So we are going to do yellow today for this. Izzy's just going to draw really, really simple flowers. That's it. And you know what? Izzy does not consider herself an artist at all. Do you, Izzy?
Not even a small amount.
Not at all. So I'm going to have her do the flowers. I want to show you guys that anyone can make these projects at home. Here you go, Izzy.
I'm just going to go grab me a pencil.
Oh, actually, Izzy, darling, I have one for you. Here you go.
Fabulous.
Okay, so it doesn't matter what part of the newspaper you pick out. I picked out Life in Arts because you know what? Life in Arts is my everyday thing. So you want to half it. You have an open side and you have a closed side, all right? So with the closed side, you're gonna just fold it in one corner to the other. I'll show you here in just a second. It's gonna look like a triangle, just like this. Beautiful. So from here, actually, I had some tape earlier. If you have tape, I would really, yeah, I would really appreciate that. Thank you. Darling, I think I left it on the counter past the doors to the right. Oh, our mansion is bloody huge. I can't even find my other hats in here. Yes, lovely, lovely. Okay, so I'm going to tape this down just to make it a little easier on me. All right, so I folded in just the top part, and then I'm gonna flip it over, and I'm gonna fold in the other part. See that? Now the flaps are folded in. I like to fold it in one more time. I like that little sort of edgy look. So I'm gonna turn it over, flip it again. Love it. All right, like I said, I love a secure hat. In England, they do not mess around when it comes to hats. If your hat falls off, you will then be on the newspaper the next day, I swear, darling, and then someone will be wearing your face on their hat. It's awful. It happened to Izzy like a million times.
So many times, and you know what was happening?
So
My hat
embarrassing.
wasn't big enough. It wasn't obnoxious enough. I had to go home, make a better hat that stayed on my head.
It wasn't fun enough. See, darling, fun is the key. You must have fun. Okay, so those easy steps, I swear to you, I have a hat in my hands. I literally have a hat right here. I'm gonna, yeah, right here. You can wear it like this. You can wear it like that. Anything you want, darling.
You can pretend you're a pirate.
Anything you want. So I thought of another idea we could do with these hats though. These cute little flowers you see here, I am just going to tape them along the side. So I just do a little bit of a rolly tape. Oops. Do we have some chats? What is this? Oh, I don't know. Phil from earlier, I don't think he's on right now, but if he's on, or maybe his cousin can tell him, he said, you look like you're from Egypt. Darling, that's a compliment. Egyptians are just fabulous, darling. Fabulous. Okay, so we're gonna curl our tape, put our, right there. She's gonna cut more. While she cuts more, I would love to meet this character right here. I see that maybe another one of Phil's cousins came on.
He looks a wee bit like Wajok.
Oh, please introduce us and tell me, sir, and I ask the others, are you remote? Are you in the States right now?
Oh no, I was just boating down the Oxford, the river, of course. Out of Cambridge. I wouldn't go to Oxford.
Oh God, I understand. Our family, we are also Cambridges ourselves.
Shameful.
Shameful. Darling, your hat, please tell us, where did you get that hat?
Why, I was punting about and someone said, the sun might get to your scalp, my boy, and why not have this hat? Just a lovely old Don walking down gave it to me.
Oh my God, so are you telling me that sometimes the best hats that come about are just by chance? Random happenings of hats?
There's no hat like a free hat.
And speaking of no hats like a free hat, these hats that we're making are completely free, you guys. They just are supplies from around the house. That is such a good idea. Wow, well, thank you. So were the rivers nice today? Did you have good weather out there?
Well, there's a bit of rain, but that's never stopped me before. If it's wet below, it's be wet above, I say.
That's so true. And you know what? A man of a hat is also a man of the river. I congratulate you, sir. Thank you for being on here.
I didn't catch your name. What was that?
Oh, yeah.
Wilberforce Chumley Forsyth.
Oh, that is a mouthful. Wow.
It certainly is.
Your parents had high dreams for you, sir, and you have achieved them. Good job, my young man. All right. Well,
Thank you, madam.
Audrey is almost done with these flowers.
I don't know who Audrey is.
Oh
but
my
it sounds like a horrid name.
Oh my God, it's our bloody cousins from the States that I keep.
Oh, from the States.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. Easy, darling.
Thank you, darling.
Easy, darling. You're almost done with that flower right there.
Oh, Audrey, what a horrid name.
Oh God. All right. So now we have a beautiful, cute little flower hat.
Isn't that just darling?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, as our grandmother would always say.
Well, you can't get much better than that. I love the yellow flowers. I love that you can wear the hat multiple ways. You could paint it, let it dry if you wanted to, then stick on flowers.
Anything you wanted, darlings. Anything you wanted. So while Izzy meets our next cousin of Phil's, I'm going to put on our pot of tea. And then you will meet us at our tea party. The Mad Hatter has invited us to a lovely tea party, and you guys are going to join.
I can't wait.
Lovely.
Love tea. Oh, okay. So our cousin of Phil, how far of a cousin are you from Phil? Because to me, you all look quite alike.
Quite a distance. It's right across the pond there.
Right across the pond. Well, okay. Well, let me ask your name, sir.
My name, it's Jack.
Oh, Jack. Okay. Well, that's a little easier to say than some of your cousins, for sure. Okay, Jack. Well, would you please tell us a little bit about the hat that you're wearing today? What kind of hat is that? It looks a wee bit like a train hat.
Yeah, it's a train hat.
Oh, it's a train hat. Please tell me exactly what that means. Are you a conductor? Like on a train?
Oh, think I'm a posh conductor. I'll glass you.
Oh, very, very nice. Who here likes trains? Anyone? Raise your hand if you like trains. Oh, Maura, Kelsey, George, they all like trains. Oh, yes, everyone likes train. That's fabulous, darling. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And if you can't tell, every time you speak, my accent seems to mimic yours a little. It's funny how that happens, huh?
Okay, Izzy, wow, darling, you might need a cup of tea. That's what I think, don't you? All right.
I do.
All right. Wow. We're going to go down the rabbit hole into the beautiful land of George Riffle. Yes, you put that on. Okay, so the first part of any beautiful tea party is you must set it up. I know not all of you live in fairy lands like we do, but here is our land. Beautiful skies here we have today.
We live here.
Also, we have a beautiful setup. I wish I had a better camera for you guys, but you know, it didn't fit down the rabbit hole. Okay. So,
It's John Wayne. Look, and it looks just like Philip.
So, all of you that have your teas, please prep your teas. We're about to drink and spill some tea.
Is that you, John? Oh, what is your name, sir?
Oh wait, you didn't unmute.
Oh, one
Oh no,
second.
you did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Leonard, my
Philip,
dear.
who are you?
It's Leonard, my dear. It's a Hamburg.
Oh,
Not a step.
Lennon. Oh, that's
I'm
much
sorry.
more.
I think Izzy must have hit her head or something. This is quite embarrassing for me. Anyway, Izzy, why don't
I'm mad, Lizzie. I'm mad. That's why I sound like this.
Are we all mad here?
It's the hat. I'm mad.
Oh my god. Okay, so the next step is Izzy, what kind of tea did you bring us today?
Oh, well, this tea is wild sweet orange tea. It has just a touch of a tang, citrusy notes, lemongrass. It's very natural.
Wait, so Izzy, darling, Izzy, are you saying
Lizzie.
are you saying that there are more than one tea out there? There's not just Lipton tea.
No, I believe that there's several kinds of tea. There's Earl Grey tea. There's-
Absolutely. So you know what, you guys, put that Lipton away. Get creative, okay, out there. I see you guys getting creative. You can make your own teas and you can get all these specialty teas from the store. There's such amazing teas out there. I picked for me, I'm a little stressed out because my sister doesn't know how to act in front of people. So I'm gonna drink lavender. Lavender is a very soothing tea. It's a calming tea. I would drink this one when you're feeling stressed out or when you have a bit of a nightcap before you go to bed.
So my sister Lizzie, she thinks she's the queen of the pirate ship. So I'm going to have turmeric bliss because I know turmeric and she loves it. And I just really want to make her jealous with the smell.
Okay, all right. So, okay, what I have here is a bloody hot teapot, so make sure you handle with care. Izzy, I'm gonna pour for you first, darling.
Oh, thank you, Lizzie.
Oh, you want me to put, you gotta put your bag in the teacup, our beautiful teacups. Our mum gave us these teacups. All right.
You don't want to be pouring these if you're feeling too mad.
But Lizzie, I thought we were all mad. So
Well, I'm the maddest because my hat is the maddest. I'm madder than you.
okay, so when we're making our tea, the secret to tea is you only need to steep your tea for like 2 minutes. Honestly, over steep tea, it's bitter, it doesn't taste good. If that is what your preference is, just go for it for sure, whatever you need. But
I done and dropped my dipper in the tea.
So I'm just gonna pour a little bit of milk in mine. Yes. Oh, is it?
Oh, I'll take some.
There you go. There you go. And you can always put milk, honey in your tea, whatever you'd like. Izzy, I baked you your favorite.
Oh my goodness, they must be donuts.
No, silly. They're not donuts. Oh my
What
god.
are they, Lizzie?
Donuts, that's an atrocity. Monstrosity. Okay. They are lemon poppy seed scones. You guys, so easy. So easy to make lemon poppy seed scones. You literally just get a box, mix, add water, mix it, and that's it. You put it in the oven. You guys, darling, look at me, darlings. I am not a cook, okay? I'm not a baker. I like to make art and be mad. I don't have any time for baking. So these are very easy,
They look
very
scrumptious.
simple. You just go to the store, you just get a little baggie, and that's it. That's it. Okay, so pick yours out, please, darling.
Oh, I'll take the biggest one. I'm gonna take this one right here. It looks nice and fat.
Beautiful. I'm ahead eating half of one earlier. What can I say? So now all you do is you take your lovely homemade scones that you made out of the box, and then you dip them in your lovely tea. And if you have clotted cream, our friend Phil, he couldn't be with us today. That's why his cousins are here. I think I still have you unmuted. Who are you? Oh my gosh, who are you today? Please tell us.
Joining us straight from the seas.
I'm Rodney from up in Newcastle.
Oh, Rodney. That's such a good name. Oh, look, I mean, I'm talking like you. Rodney.
See, it just happened.
Scone. It's a good scone with the monkeys.
Rodney, do you think you could take someone like me on your ship?
She's a pirate.
I think I have a good...
No, she's the queen of the pirates.
Once we had a monkey with a Toblerone on the boat. So,
Oh, that
yeah, I suppose.
All right. You got jokes. I'm going to mute you really quick. Oh, bye. Okay. Anyway, darlings, our segment is already come up to an end. I cannot even believe it. I could talk to you guys for like an hour more. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message us on Facebook or to send, PALS just a shout out. Thank you so much for having us, PALS. Mr. Aaron Bracone. Oh, Aaron, what a lovely, oh yes, there you go. What a lovely crowd you have here, darling. It's amazing. You're doing wonderful things at PALS.
You really are.
Cheers to you, darling. Cheers to you.
Beautiful people. What can I say? So you don't need a cool background when you have something like that behind you. I love the murals at Art Outside the Lines. It's always incredible to see the amazing work that's done there. Ladies, thank you. One of our funnest hours of the day here in the segment on PALS TV. Always a blast. Go back and watch some of their previous episodes on our website under the PALS TV schedule. They always have fun. Appreciate Sir Philip coming on and joining us and his many personalities. Always a pleasure. Love seeing the hats too. Mara, that's a beautiful hat. Kels, George, everyone was joining in on the fun. So thank you so much for joining us here on our segment from Art Outside the Lines. And we'll be back here in 15 minutes live from Heath, Ohio. So thank you again.
Good day.
Good day, everyone. Good day.